My child, listen closely, for the words I speak to you now are not a fleeting thought or a distant echo. This is a transmission from the very center of my being, flowing directly into the deepest chambers of your heart. It is a moment of profound communion, where my spirit reaches out to connect with your inner self. There are truths, my beloved, that must now move from being ideas in your mind to becoming settled certainties within your soul. A deep, unshakable understanding needs to take root within you, an anchor for the days to come. What I am about to impart is far more than a collection of encouraging words. Consider this a divine decree, a spiritual law that is already in motion. It is an invisible power, a silent current that has begun to flow in your favor, and it will soon manifest with undeniable clarity in the fabric of your daily existence. Listen again, my precious child, and open the ears of your spirit. There are individuals in your life who present a face of care and friendship, but who secretly harbor unkindness in their hearts. They extend a hand of closeness. They offer smiles and pleasantries, but in the private thoughts of their inner world, they hope for your detriment. They quietly wish for you to stumble. Even those who occupy the most intimate circles of your life, perhaps someone living under your own roof, or a colleague you have come to trust, or a friend you have confided in, might show you a pleasant and supportive demeanor. Yet inwardly, they are consumed by a silent begrudging. They resent your light, they are jealous of your potential, and they wish for your downfall. But this very day, I pronounce a divine verdict upon their hidden fronts. Their masks will begin to crumble. Their pretense will become impossible to maintain. Everything that has been concealed in darkness, every whispered word of malice, every insincere gesture, will be dragged into the brilliant, revealing light of my truth. Honesty will become evident, not because you seek it out, but because I will command it to be so. For you must understand this fundamental principle of my kingdom. Anyone who causes distress to my cherished child causes distress to me directly. Anyone who forms a quiet opposition to you forms an opposition to me. The bond between us is inseparable. Perhaps you have felt it but could not name it. You have not fully realized the extent to which favorable outcomes have been systematically withheld from you. Opportunities that should have been yours were inexplicably blocked. Moments of breakthrough that were on the horizon suddenly vanished like mist. Promotions, contracts, and moments of recognition have been lost, slipping through your fingers for reasons you could not comprehend. Do you understand why, my child? It is because a subtle and pervasive web of concealed malice and deceit has been woven around you. This was not your imagination. Think of those relationships that faded into silence without any logical explanation. Consider the provisions, the financial resources that seemed to arrive only to vanish before they could be used for their intended purpose. Reflect on those undertakings, those projects and dreams that started with great momentum only to cease all progress, hitting an invisible wall. All of this, my beloved, stemmed from the power of envious glances, from destructive comments spoken when you were not there to defend yourself, from the divided purposes of those who claimed to be on your side, and from the untrue displays of support that were nothing more than a performance. But today, I, your God, intervene. My intervention is not a quiet suggestion. It is a powerful, reality-altering force. Therefore, have no fear of the temporary difficulties or confusion that might emerge as I begin this work of purification before you. You may see shifts and changes that feel unsettling at first, but know that I will journey alongside you through every single moment. I will not leave you to navigate this alone. My presence will be your constant companion, your shield, and your guide. I am profoundly aware of those moments when your resolve wavered, when you felt the weight of these invisible battles and your spirit grew tired. I saw the tears you shed in private and heard the questions you whispered in the silence of the night. It is for this very reason that I now speak to you with such profound and overwhelming love. Take a moment now to rest. I invite you to find true solace and sanctuary in me. Do not allow confusion or the uncertainty of this transition to overwhelm you. Do not spend your energy trying to figure out every detail of what is to come or who is who. Instead, I ask you to direct your focus to what is truly vital to the core of your existence. Tend to your home life, nurture your inner being, and above all, deepen your bond with me. Nourish your spirit with my counsel. Let my words be the food that strengthens you from the inside out. Discover a profound and lasting tranquility in my nearness. My presence is with you not just to comfort you, but to fortify your spirit, to lift you higher than you have ever been, and to meticulously mend every unseen hurt, every subtle wound that has been inflicted upon your soul. This very day, I enter your situation, my beloved child. I am not sending an angel or a messenger. I am coming myself. I bring with me a renewed vitality, a divine energy that will permeate every aspect of your life. I purify your living space, cleansing it of any lingering negativity or spiritual heaviness. I purify your activities, your work, and your creative endeavors. I purify your travels, making your paths safe and clear. With surgical precision, I am cutting off connections that seemed beneficial on the surface, but were actually traps designed to limit you and drain your energy. I am dissolving arrangements and agreements that were made in secret against you, plans of which you were completely unaware. And there is still more. This is not just about removing the negative. It is about releasing the positive. Every single blessing, every resource, every opportunity that was held back from you by these spiritual hindrances is now set free. I am opening the floodgates, for I am the God who sees what is concealed in the deepest parts of every heart. I am the God who understands every hidden motive and every secret intention. I will no longer permit your advancement, your joy, and your destiny to be hindered by the poison of deceit or the paralysis of ill will. This moment in your life signifies a pivotal change, a turning point that will be recorded in your personal history. It is a period of profound renewal and restoration. Indeed, I was present before those who uttered negative remarks about you in private conversations. I stood there, unseen, as they wounded you with words that were laced with concealed malice. I was there. I witnessed everything. Not a single glance of envy, not a single thought of ill will, nothing escapes my awareness. If you interpreted my stillness during those times as detachment or indifference, know now that it was a purposeful, strategic delay. I permitted their true aims and the nature of their hearts to become fully visible, for deception is a seed that also produces outcomes. But its fruits are always harsh, bitter, and ruinous, and I am eliminating those bitter fruits from your life this day. Maintain your composure, my child, for this spiritual challenge will not conclude in your failure or defeat. It will end in your resounding victory. I am bringing forth the answers you have been patiently and sometimes impatiently anticipating. That a progress that was unjustly denied to you. That important pact or a contract that faltered at the last minute. Those resources that seemed to disappear into thin air. That crucial exchange or conversation that remained unfinished and unresolved. That circumstance that felt endlessly stuck, like a ship caught in the ice. All of these are now set free by my command. I speak a word of release over them. There will be no more extended delays that frustrate your spirit. There will be no more disrespect that diminishes your sense of worth. There will be no more deferrals that keep your destiny waiting. You will begin to notice the changes almost immediately. Some people will inexplicably move away from you. Certain individuals who seemed so benevolent and close will begin to keep their distance, offering no clear reason or explanation. Do not be alarmed by this. Do not interpret it as desertion or rejection. Understand it for what it truly is. It is your liberation. It is I who am purifying your environment. I am carefully and lovingly removing from your existence those people and influences who are no longer intended to be part of your next chapter. Many have watched you from the sidelines, and in their hearts they proclaimed, "They will not triumph. It is only a matter of time before they stumble. They will surely give up." They mistook your kindness for weakness and your patience for passivity. But I also observed you with absolute certainty, for I knew the designs they had against you would ultimately falter and fail. I knew that even with your gentle and reliant spirit, you remained steadfast in your trust in me. And because you did not surrender, because you held on to your faith even when it was just a tiny ember, I now take you by the hand and guide you toward a place of esteem and honor. Listen closely to my heart, my cherished one. That wonder, that miracle which felt so far off and distant, that specific favor which seemed entirely beyond your reach, that aspiration, that dream which appeared too grand and audacious for you to achieve, it is now approaching you. It is moving toward you not timidly, but with great power, like a mighty surge of water that overcomes every obstacle in its path. It is coming to you now. But I request this of you, my child, as my part of this covenant. You must stay firm. Do not weaken your confidence in me now, especially when you are on the precipice of your breakthrough. Do not descend to the low-frequency behavior of those who resent you. You must not repay their unkindness with more unkindness. You must not let bitterness take root in the soil of your heart. While they are busy planning your downfall, I am meticulously orchestrating your ascent. While they are imagining your defeat and gossiping about your failures, I am making ready your victory celebration. Now breathe deeply. Let the peace of this truth fill your lungs and calm your nervous system. This is simply the commencement, the opening chapter of the expansive and glorious plan I hold for you. I am your God. I do not mislead or deceive. I do not waver or change my mind. I am never slow. My timing is always perfect. Your unwavering dedication to me, even when you felt weak, has led you onto the right course. Your consistent, quiet trust in me, even when you saw no evidence, has delighted my heart. Continue to proceed by my direction. Let my teachings, my words of life, fill you and guide you each and every day. Your path has encompassed many trials, more than many people know. Yet your choice to change, to turn toward me, and to trust my process has fundamentally redirected the entire trajectory of your future days. My divine presence is with you, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant. I am refining your inner being, elevating your spiritual awareness, and demonstrating my profound and personal care for you in tangible ways. Listen with your deepest self, with the ears of your spirit. From this day forward, your inner perception will begin to grasp what was previously veiled from your sight. I am bringing illumination where there was once only gloom and confusion. I am bringing divine order where there was disarray and chaos. I am bringing profound clarity where there was ambiguity and doubt. Many people believed they had some measure of control over your journey. They thought you were helpless, trapped without an escape. I observed their concealed schemes. I saw through their dishonest expressions, and I heard their hurtful comments spoken in shadows. But today, I step forward directly into the midst of everything. And when I, the Lord of all creation, step into a situation, nothing can remain as it was. I sever every detrimental bond that has held you back. I break every soul tie to people and pasts that have kept you in a cycle of pain. I nullify every feeling of bitterness and resentment that has poisoned your spirit. I cancel every unfavorable pronouncement, every curse, and every negative word spoken over you. I dispel every shadowy impact from your past. I dismantle every hidden desire for your ruin that has been harbored in the hearts of others. I, your God, by my supreme authority, dismantle every act of psychological and spiritual manipulation. I break every spell and undo every lingering family burden or generational curse that has sought to limit your life. I will no longer permit your existence to be undermined and sabotaged by those who pretend to have affection for you. You recall those specific moments, don't you, my child? That creative effort that never seemed to gain traction, no matter how hard you worked. That business exchange that always seemed to falter just before completion. Those financial resources that consistently dwindled away faster than they should have. That sudden and inexplicable physical distress or ailment that had no medical cause. That constant, low-grade feeling of unease within your own home. What you have lived through was not by chance, my beloved. It was not a string of bad luck. It was a deliberate spiritual weight placed upon you to keep you down. Yet today, my favor, like a warm and protective cloak, rests upon you. I will not send another to do this work. It is my own hand that I extend over your situation. I am personally clearing pathways into your future. I am forging new roads through the wilderness of your challenges. And I tell you with absolute certainty, what seemed entirely unattainable, what felt completely sealed off, what everyone around you deemed impossible for you to achieve, I am now releasing it to you through my divine might. You will witness remarkable turnarounds with your own eyes. You will see situations flip in your favor so suddenly that it will leave you breathless. Individuals who have masked their true, malicious intentions with pleasant faces and kind words will find it utterly impossible to keep up their pretense any longer. For when my truth shines, all concealed matters are inevitably brought to light. When I act, none can impede my work. When my word of decree descends from my sacred dwelling, there is no power in heaven, on earth, or under the earth that can undo it. I am guiding you to a place of honor. I am dissolving old connections that constrained and limited you. I am nullifying harmful pronouncements that have been spoken against you since your earliest days of childhood. I am dismantling unseen agreements made in the spirit realm and hidden restrictions that sought to bind you and keep you small. Through my purifying and holy presence, I am removing every trace of humiliation you have endured. I am washing away the stain of disgrace, the memory of difficulty, and the frustration of delay. And in their place, I am now adorning you with dignity. I am clothing you with respect. I am crowning you with abundance. And I am anointing you with my unique supernatural grace. Listen closely, my precious child, for this is important. The actions I am poised to undertake in your life will manifest with such speed and immediacy that you may find yourself questioning if such a significant and positive transformation could genuinely occur in a single moment. When it happens, I want you to remember this conversation. It is I. This is my doing. This is my appointed time for you. This is my divine intervention. When I decide to act, nothing and no one can stand in my way. Those people who questioned your trust in me, who dismissed your quiet hope as foolishness, who claimed your quiet petitions and prayers went unheard, they will be compelled to see that I, your God, care for you intimately. They will see that I sustain you, that I honor you, and that I elevate you before their very eyes. I do not offer partial solutions or meager leftover portions. I bring complete and total restoration. Therefore, I tell you again, stand firm, my beloved one. Do not lose heart now. You are at the very point, the precise moment, when circumstances begin to align for your well-being. It is precisely now, at this juncture, when the course of your life begins to shift dramatically in your favor. Everything that once seemed to oppose you will now be forced to serve your advancement, because I, your God, am in absolute and sovereign command. Hear me, my cherished child. I stand for you. I am your advocate and your defender. I shield you from harm you cannot see. I affirm your inherent worth when others try to diminish it, and I bring you respect where you have known dishonor. Today I tell you, I am preparing a space for you. More than just a physical place, it is a spiritual and emotional state of being. It is a place of plentiful provision, a blessed sanctuary, a table of feasting that is being fully prepared even as those who wished you ill are forced to observe. Those who said you could not succeed, those who hoped for your downfall, those who worked against you in Zekroth, they will be witnesses to my goodness in your life. Allow me to disclose a deeper truth to you. This provision I speak of extends far beyond your material or financial requirements. It is a sacred refuge of profound tranquility. It is a place of spiritual revitalization. It is a state of emotional plentifulness, of unshakable respect, and of complete and holistic restoration. Now take another deep breath, my child, for what I disclose to you next is merely the beginning of a new chapter. You are about to witness things that your adversaries never conceived you could possibly experience. Ready yourself, because what I share with you now goes beyond anything you have heard or believed for yourself up until this moment. Do not for a second believe that this message reached you by accident or coincidence. This is a sacred encounter. This is a divine summons from above. It is I, your Heavenly Father, calling you to a decisive turning point in your life, to a spiritual advancement and promotion that will forever reshape the journey ahead of you. I was present then, through all your struggles, as I always am. But now, the appointed moment has arrived. It is the time for me to arise as your God, your champion, and your guardian in a new and powerful way. I will not permit the injustice you have endured to continue for one more day. I will not let the ill will of others diminish your strength any longer. Malice will no longer hold you captive in its invisible prison. This spiritual oppression originated from malicious intent, from harmful words spoken with venom, and from hearts that were poisoned by envy. These were the deliberate actions of individuals who commended you to your face, yet privately desired your misfortune, held you in contempt, and actively sought to weaken your position and your spirit. But today, I shatter all of it. Today, by my powerful and unchangeable word, I declare that every hidden scheme against you will collapse. Every harmful pronouncement will be rendered null and void. Every envious assault, every spoken curse, every binding influence of witchcraft or negativity, every carefully laid trap, every dark agreement made against you is now consumed by the purifying and all-powerful fire of my Holy Spirit. And that persistent feeling of never having quite enough, those resources that appeared only to vanish swiftly before you could establish a foundation, this was not simply poor financial management on your part, my child. This was a spiritual restriction. It was an invisible trap, a dam created by the jealousy, the dishonesty, and the malice of individuals who found your inner radiance and your potential for success intolerable. Yet this very day, I declare to you, I am cutting off that dark source. I am setting you free from that debilitating pattern of scarcity, struggle, loss, and prolonged, agonizing waiting. A season of supernatural abundance is now here for you, my child. It is time for you to walk into what I have always intended for you from your earliest moments of existence. More awaits you still. Good things that have been long held back. Hopes that you had set aside and labeled as impossible. Plans you thought were lost forever are being revived. In the coming days and weeks, you will notice these shifts around you. Individuals who seem to be a constant and unmovable part of your life will begin to step away. You might perceive this initially as a slight, a separation, or a lack of appreciation, but I urge you to see it through my eyes. It is not abandonment, it is freedom. I am clearing your path. I am removing those who smiled at you but spoke ill of you behind your back. I am escorting out of your life those who embraced you but secretly wished for your downfall. I assure you, I have seen and I have heard every single thing, and now I act. Those who are not meant for your glorious future journey will not be permitted to walk with you into what lies ahead, my child. For what I am preparing for you is set apart. It is untainted, and it is filled with my grace. And I am ensuring that nothing and no one will be there to disturb your inner calm or steal your joy. Look closely, my beloved. Avenues and doors that were once firmly closed and locked are now revealing themselves to you. Heavy weights of anxiety and burden that you have carried for years are becoming lighter, dissolving from your shoulders. Complex situations that seem to have no answer, no possible resolution, are now shifting and simplifying. Unexpected messages of favor, worthy and legitimate calls, and divine opportunities that you never envisioned are starting to reach you. These do not come from the world systems. They flow directly from me, for I am the origin of all liberation. I am the one who gives the ascent. My purpose brings all things into being, and when I declare something to be so, no power, no person, and no demon can oppose it. Yet I ask one thing of you in this season, my cherished one. You must guard your spirit with all diligence. Do not allow resentment for past hurts to take root within you. Do not harbor ill thoughts or desires for revenge toward those who brought you distress. Do not yield to the very human urge for vengeance, for establishing what is right and just rests with me. That is my responsibility, not yours. Let me be the one to step in to mend, to restore balance, and to bring justice. For my equity is flawless, my judgment is steadfast, and my restoration is real. So long as your spirit stays in pure harmony with mine, I will continue to lavish good things upon your existence. My precious one, hear this well. I am setting the stage for a season of public acknowledgement and vindication for you. And ready yourself, my child, for there is still more. Understand this next truth with absolute clarity, for what I am about to convey is not simply a pledge or a nice sentiment. It is my unwavering declaration, rooted in the very fabric of my being. No power, whether it is visible or hidden, can obstruct what I have determined for your life. While you move through your days unaware, covert discussions took place about you. Hushed gatherings convened with you as the topic. Words of doubt and malice were murmured in the dark. Gazes filled with ill intent were cast your way, and voices rose in defiance of your destiny. Individuals quietly questioned among themselves. Let's see how long they can endure this. Let's see if their God is truly with them. But they missed a crucial, foundational truth. It was I who selected you before the foundations of the world. It was I who set you apart for a unique purpose. It was I who mapped out your journey, and it is I who oversees every detail of your life. I am the one who champions your cause, who preserves what is justly yours. No one brings harm to those I hold dear without facing divine repercussions. No one opposes those I choose to elevate and stays unharmed. Some people underestimated your gentle resolve. They mistook your peaceful manner for weakness, your modest heart for a lack of ambition. They believed you would not last, that you would not stand firm under pressure. But even as they were plotting your downfall, I was orchestrating your ascent. As they were causing you distress, I was bringing you deep restoration. As they were declaring that it was the end for you, I was busy penning your new beginning. And today I make it all plain. I reveal, I expose, and I cast the bright light of my truth upon every hidden purpose, every deed performed in secrecy against your dwelling, against your divine purpose, and against your wholeness. Now attend closely to this decree. Those favorable outcomes that were withheld from you, those supplies and resources that were postponed indefinitely, those replies and understandings that never came, those crucial advancements in your career or ministry that appeared permanently halted. Today, by my sovereign decree, I release them all. I ensure their coming. I bring them from the realm of potential into the realm of manifestation. For I do not deceive. I do not alter my resolve concerning the pledges I have made to you. I am not simply shielding you from the ill will of others. I am actively raising you up. I am directing you toward a position of great honor and influence. Where you once felt insignificant and overlooked, you will find recognition and respect. Where you have known the sting of disgrace, you will receive a double portion of esteem. Where you have experienced the strain of scarcity, you will come to know my overflowing abundance. Those resources that seemed unobtainable, that financial settlement that never materialized, that agreement that was unjustly obstructed, that route or pathway that appeared to be sealed for ages. Today, I dismantle every single impediment. What I have destined for your existence, no one can seize, restrain, or hold back, and very soon you will perceive it with your own eyes. In the days and weeks ahead, unexpected resources will begin to appear in your life. A fresh, new flow of provision will begin. Routes and pathways that have been inaccessible to you for years will suddenly unfold before you with such ease and clarity that even those who question my existence will be forced to discern my involvement. They will know that this is my work. People from your past will approach you to settle old issues and debts. They will come to you, asking you to finalize arrangements that they once proudly refused you. Those who stood against you, who spoke unkindly of you, who held secret ill will in their hearts, they will gradually depart from your life. They will move away, creating distance, because my nearness to you will become so plain, so undeniable, and so true that they will find it spiritually uncomfortable to stay. Where my glorious radiance extends, darkness cannot linger. They will not be able to withstand the light that I place upon you. I urge you again, my child, do not dread these departures. Do not fear the feeling of being set apart. Every individual that I draw away from your path is making room for someone new, dispatched by me to come into your life. I am sending individuals who will esteem you, who will genuinely concern themselves with your well-being, and whom I will direct to uphold, support, and favor you. And I tell you once more, my beloved one, your identity is recognized and honored in my presence. Circumstances are now converging directly for your benefit, because when I determine a course, all the elements of the universe must arrange themselves for your good. Embrace this reality with unshakable confidence. This is my clear directive to you, a divine declaration of liberty for your soul. If you will perceive my presence communicating with you as you read these words, my precious child, this is your appointed time to respond with a heart full of faith. Breathe deeply, for what I am about to unfold in your life will be so grand, so deep, and so intricate that you will finally grasp how every past event, every trial, and every tear served a divine purpose. It was all a prelude. The most excellent, the truly exceptional, The outstanding portion of your life is drawing near. My commitment to you is limitless, my child, and my confidence in the path I have set for you is unwavering. I have seen your weeping in the hidden places, my beloved. I understand deeply your difficulties, your private moments of hesitation, and the silent concern that often envelops you like a heavy blanket. Still, I have watched as each new morning brings with it a renewed strength in your spirit, a brighter inner light, and a more radiant expression on your face. I have answered your unspoken prayers with clear understanding and with subtle promptings designed to strengthen your inner being and reignite your determination. I always honor my commitments. My declarations always achieve the intent for which they are sent. Do not assess your worth by the words of others or by the material possessions you have. You already possess within you everything required to reach the desires I have placed in your heart. Do not allow yourself to be diverted by chasing the temporary applause of the world. What seems dazzling and important in the eyes of men can often be just a fleeting mirage. You are called to proceed in my true illumination, not to chase after vanishing phantoms. I witness every endeavor you undertake in my name. No commitment you make, no seed of kindness you sow will be overlooked or disregarded. Nothing you have offered in love and faith will disappear into oblivion. My child, you have journeyed a great distance, and it is I who have led you to this very moment. Here, at this threshold, your journey toward complete fulfillment truly commences. The hopes you have held close to your heart and worked toward with diligence will not only come into being, but they will also grow and expand far beyond what you can presently imagine. Your home and those you hold dear will experience my tangible kindness, particularly as many around you face hardship and uncertainty. While the world around you speaks of scarcity and lack, you will discover a profound gladness in my overflowing provision. Even when external resources appear to diminish for others, your thoughts and your spirit will remain vibrant and hopeful. For it is I who nurture your inner understanding. Each new day, as you attend to my quiet guidance, I will place fresh insights and divine strategies within you that will soon bring about unforeseen good in your life. The way to my blessings is wide open, ready to receive you. It is my deepest wish for you to experience a profound calm and a lasting inner peace that will forever alter the course of your journey. Where I am a prison, failure has no place to stand, for you are securely established in my enduring truth. Each day, regardless of what unfolds in the world around you, you will rise with a remarkable sense of purpose. A sacred light will awaken within your spirit each morning. Insights will come to you, guided by my presence, directing you toward hidden possibilities that are just waiting to be found. Do not be afraid of those in positions of worldly influence or authority. I will give you the inner strength and the clear expression needed to speak your truth with grace and confidence. The challenges you face today are merely passing moments. They are not indicators of your downfall. All that was removed from you or stolen from you shall be restored, and it will be made even more substantial, more beautiful, and more excellent than it was previously. You are meant to flourish under the canopy of my everlasting promise. You are my beloved. You were not created to falter or fail, but to rise above every circumstance. Do not be troubled. I am with you always in every single moment. I am your refuge when things feel unsettled, your strength when your own diminishes. Each morning, rise with certainty and open your heart to receive my kindness. Within me, you will discover the inexhaustible wellspring of your inner strength and the fortitude to confront all trials with courage. I speak to your deepest self, strengthening you with words that endure far beyond fleeting moments. You are never by yourself. Should worry begin to surface in your mind, stand firm in my promise. Embrace the certainty of the triumph that is already yours in the spiritual realm. My affection for you grows more profound with each passing day. My dedication to you is unwavering. I promise I will never depart from your side. I am here to hear your thoughts, to offer you comfort, and to bring quiet where there is disarray. Do not allow fear to settle in your heart. Leaving you or forsaking you is not a part of my character. You are valued beyond measure, forever linked to my infinite affection. Within my tranquility, you will discover true rest and a profound release from all stress. Open your heart and speak with me honestly. Even when you feel weak, confused, or burdened, remember that my spirit dwells within you, ready to guide you through any difficult period. You are liberated from all emotional limitations and past bondages. You are not meant to carry your burdens alone. I command you to present them to me. Entrust your thoughts, your inner self, and all your feelings to my care. Turn away from the mental paths that led to sorrow and worry. Your divine purpose is to experience genuine freedom and to live with a spirit of plentiful anticipation. Look over your inner being, my child, for from it flows the very vitality of your life. Do not let the world's troubles lessen the joy that I have placed within you. I desire to be the steadfast point of reference for all your decisions. Seek my counsel before you take every important step. I wish to share my insight with your family, pouring out my good things upon every part of their lives. Guide them to live with a joyful reliance on me. Communicate with sincerity and love. Speak with reverence for one another, and guard your inner self from hurtful words that can wound the spirit. Be mindful of untrue stories and harmful whispers, for they can cloud your spirit and steal your peace. Do not allow bitterness to dwell within you or permit worry to establish a stronghold in your inner being. Approach my presence daily, bringing all your inquiries, your contemplations, and your raw sentiments along with you. Listen for my guidance in the stillness of your thoughts. I will communicate with you clearly. You may observe despair and fear in the world around you, but it is my desire to show my brilliant light through you. Be a guiding presence in the darkness for others, a source of stability and hope amidst the disarray. You are my precious child, shaped with unique abilities and divine endowments designed to bring honor to my being. Do not be concerned about what lies ahead in the distant future. I have already prepared it for you with boundless affection. All my intentions for you are without flaw and will become clear at their perfectly appointed time. Speak aloud a word that names the primary ability I have given you. In doing so, you affirm your true purpose and partner with my plan. I have known you intimately since your very start. I am aware of all your strengths and every one of your moments of error. Should you stray from the path, simply return to me with an open and honest heart, and you will find my complete pardon waiting for you. Do not fear my disapproval. I have already seen all your vulnerabilities, and still, I have embraced you with unconditional love. Do not remain concealed within troubling or shameful thoughts. Approach me with complete truthfulness. I will offer you a fresh beginning every single time. Allow your concerns to lessen and dissolve in my presence. You have placed your life into my keeping, and within me, you will always discover serenity. My words are a gentle comfort for your inner self, always filled with my care and my clear direction. Release your anxieties and depend fully on me. I am your secure refuge during difficult days, your enduring and steadfast support. Hold firmly to these truths. Share them with your loved ones, and you will observe how peace and gladness increase exponentially within your home. Your household will be filled with my very essence. I am your unwavering companion, your watchful and tireless protector. Come to me each day with sincere communication, and I will renew your inner being. Lay aside what weighs upon you, and I will ease your weariness, imbuing you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Set aside all that distracts you from my voice. Open your heart wide and allow my words to settle profoundly within your spirit. When others may not stand beside you, my child, remember that I remain. If you feel abandoned, misunderstood, or hurt, know with certainty that I will never, ever depart from your presence. I am your sacred guardian, your secure refuge. My affection for you is without limit and without condition. Do not speak poorly of yourself, my beloved. Do not believe the lie that you are without worth. Such thoughts do not come from me. I wish to grant you profound freedom and reveal to you the immeasurable profoundness of my concern for you. I desire to remove the scales that have obscured your perception, to ease the pains that have hindered your complete reliance on me. Come closer to me, my child. I see all your difficulties, the hidden weights you carry. Approach me now to find the tranquility your inner self longs for and the deep calm your being deserves. It is not my purpose for your mornings to begin with anxiety and dread. My complete and abundant provision ensures that your life is filled with joy and purpose, not with apprehension. Today, I release every spiritual connection that has restrained you. I remove every obstacle that has been preventing your movement into the beautiful future I have prepared for you. Do not linger on what is behind you. Do not seek approval from those who once confined you with their limiting beliefs and negative words. Your decision to embrace me and my word flows from my deep longing for your inner quiet. Live without reservation in my light and under my constant watch. I am even now preparing your way forward. Every obstruction that once stood before you, I am taking it away. The sincere requests of your heart, the ones you have shared with me in your quietest moments, are now coming to pass. Look forward to deep, positive changes within your family, your home, and your own spirit. Focus your gaze on what lies ahead. Let go of whatever holds you back. And trust your complete development to my loving guidance. Discard the illusions and distractions of this world and center your thoughts on what truly matters for eternity. You possess immense value, my precious one. The family you have is a sacred blessing, and my purposes for you are so grand, so magnificent, that they might seem impossible for you to fully grasp right now. Remember this truth always. Your deepest desires will not come to be through your own strength only. You must lean on my power and my loving kindness to lead you. Be discerning about those who promise you constant support. Individuals may disappoint you, my child, but I am the singular one who will never abandon you. The time is approaching. You will soon embrace the blessings you have anticipated with such remarkable patience. The worries that trouble your mind will lessen and then disappear, and my deep, abiding calm will fill every corner of your heart. When you trust what I tell you, it clears the way to the good future I have prepared. Once you reach that point of breakthrough, you must stand firm against those who wish you ill and may try to hinder your newfound progress. Many will try to pull you off your path, but if you cling to my promises and speak them with unwavering conviction, you will reach your destination faster and you will remain strong. I will show your spirit deeper understandings, letting you see the vastness of my love and how much more I long to bless you. Tell me, my child, are you ready to receive the blessings I extend to you now? I see the profound affection you hold for your offspring, my beloved one. Know that they are equally precious in my sight. Their very beings, their unique identities, their facial expressions, their inner musings, and their secret hopes are all known to me. Not a single detail of their lives is hidden from my gaze. Seek quietude and release the anxieties you hold regarding their choices and their futures. Even if they appear to drift from the path you have set for them, Do not fixate on what is beyond your control. Entrust their journeys completely to me and concentrate on your own walk of faith. Excessive fretting over them will only drain your inner strength and steal your peace. Preserve your spiritual energy for our conversations together. The moment has come for you to unburden yourself of the weight of their choices, which you were never meant to carry. Permit your young ones to step out, relying on my divine protection. Trying to dictate their every decision will only bring frustration to you and to them. Allow me to guide their life's direction. Certain limits of respect and honor must be honored, for they maintain respect and harmony within your home. If your offspring falter or make mistakes, do not turn away from them in anger or judgment. I will provide you with the inner strength, the peace of mind, and the clear understanding needed to pass through those difficult periods. But I ask that you do so with great gentleness. Guard your tongue, for the words you utter can inflict deep, lasting hurt or bring gentle, profound healing. I have always dealt with you gently, never requiring the complete repercussions of your deeds. I have always shown you my tenderness and brought you freedom. Now, I ask you to extend that same compassion to your young ones. Truly, they will make mistakes. They will stray, and there will be moments of sadness. But remember, the liberation and forgiveness you discovered in me is also intended for them. At the right and perfect moment, they will experience a genuine shift within their own hearts, and they will return to you. When this occurs, they will bring forth positive influences and great joy that will enhance your dwelling and intensify your gladness. Receive them with a spirit of forgiveness and a welcoming heart. Grant them a new start, precisely as I have done for you time and time again. Continue to share your thoughts and your heart with me regarding your young ones. Now, allow the tranquility I offer you to settle deep within your core and feel secure, understanding that your entire family is held within my loving care. You are a wonder I have brought into being, my cherished one. I rejoice in your very being and in the way you seek my presence when you quiet your spirit to commune with me. When we finish our conversation, I desire for you to feel completely cherished, not weighed down by the challenges you face. My tenderness will appear in surprising ways throughout your day. I will speak to you through my living truth, and by orchestrating extraordinary happenings, I will demonstrate my tangible closeness to you. If you meet with any hardship, I will envelop you with my constant and impenetrable devotion. Should sadness try to lessen your inner light, my presence will dispel all gloom. Those close to you and your friends will be astonished by your new contentment and your unshakable peace, and they will inquire, how did this come to be? Your adversaries will retreat, bewildered and discouraged by your consistent resolve and your absolute trust in me. An invisible protection will surround you, a shield of my presence. Put your full belief in this deep care I have for you. My devotion embraces you, sustains you, and constantly renews your spirit. It is the greatest and most precious blessing you could ever receive. Your thankful spirit stirs my heart each morning as you awaken, entrusting your being and your day into my protection. You serve as a living witness of belief amidst a world of those who scoff, amidst those who doubt a hidden creator. Still, my child, you know with a certainty that I am truly here. I never leave you, and I look after all your needs with the tender concern of a caring and all-powerful Father. Your consistent path, your radiant countenance, and your grateful spirit bring me profound joy. Always recall that I am near you. If today you desire freedom from burdens that have plagued you for years, stop and pay close attention. The answers you seek will surface from my direction if you heed my voice carefully. You might think your situations are too complex, too broken, or too far gone, but I wish for you to remember this. You have already entrusted your entire existence and your deepest self to my keeping. My very being residing within you assures you that nothing is too difficult for me. Reflect on this reality. Declare it with certainty. Imprint it upon your soul, but above all, accept it completely into your belief system. Say out loud, "For my all-powerful God, nothing is impossible." Receive this truth with your entire self. My promise is alive, it is strong, and it is always active. When I send forth my words to heal, to restore, and to transform, they always accomplish what they are sent to do. It might seem difficult for you to believe that such profound changes can happen for you, but you are cherished by the highest. It is time to quickly and decisively renew your outlook. My Holy Spirit lives inside you. You possess an ability, a power that goes beyond common human understanding. When you choose to speak with warmth, when you extend kindness to others even when they don't deserve it, when you conquer your own irritation and stop bringing hurt to those you value, remarkable things will begin to happen in your existence. I am opening your spiritual vision to show you wonders far greater than you can currently imagine. Call out to me with all your heart and know for sure that I hear you and that I am ready to respond. Come and take in my truth each and every day. Hear with your spirit, my child, and understand this foundational reality. You belong to my sacred domain right here and now. My love for you has no limit, no end, and no condition. Start today to live completely conscious of who you truly are in me. Every step you take with me transforms the spiritual atmosphere of your surroundings, and every truth I utter when you accept it brings my tangible blessing upon you. Let my peaceful presence calm your mind. Permit my promises to bring quiet and stillness to your soul. You are not meant to carry your burdens alone. I command you again to present them to me. Set down what weighs upon you, and I will ease your weariness, imbuing you with my supernatural tranquility. Allow me to heal the wounds from your history and give you a profound peace that goes beyond all human understanding. No barrier is too immense for me to move. No sorrow is too profound for my assistance to reach you. My unwavering presence provides a steady, unshakable base for your life, my child, especially when difficulties appear on the horizon. Allow a deep quietness to settle within you as each new day begins. I see what is to come, my beloved child, and I am arranging blessings for you in ways you cannot now understand. I am bringing forth a happiness that will truly astonish you. Let go of your anxieties and embrace the profound peace I extend to you now. Trust in me, my cherished one, and the beautiful path I have designed for you will become clear. Step forward confidently knowing I am always by your side, and I will lead you to an existence far richer and more meaningful than you can currently envision. Trust in my power, my beloved, and I will reveal to you an inner fortitude you did not even realize you held. I am ever present with you, watching over your journey and directing you toward a life filled with genuine meaning and glorious completion. Welcome the fresh starts that arrive with the dawn of every new day. This is my solemn pledge to you, my precious child. This commitment I make to you, my cherished one, is not one that fades with time or changes with circumstance. It is an eternal declaration, firmly established in the heavens, and it is meant to bring forth a constant stream of good into your existence. You might still find yourself questioning at times, or moments of uncertainty may arise. This is part of the human journey, my child, and I do not condemn you for it. But I ask you in those moments to direct your inner gaze toward my unyielding and faithful nature. When you encounter situations that feel daunting or impossible, remember that my infinite strength is your constant support. You are not meant to face these periods of trial alone. Bring every concern, every small worry, every significant dilemma directly into my presence. I am always listening, always ready to receive your thoughts and ease the burdens of your spirit. The journey ahead holds many wonderful discoveries for you, my beloved. Some will be clear and simple, unfolding with ease. Others will require a deeper level of trust from you. Do not be discouraged by what appears difficult at first glance. Instead, see it as a divine invitation to lean more fully into my wisdom and my strength. I am unfolding your path with great precision, guiding each and every step, even when the way forward seems unclear to you. Your purpose is not to comprehend every detail before it unfolds, but to walk forward with a quiet, moment-by-moment reliance on my guidance. This is where true and lasting inner peace resides, in releasing the stressful need for complete foresight and embracing the unfolding a present with me as your guide. I know there are whispers that still try to sow seeds of doubt in your mind, my child. There are old voices from your past and new voices from the world that suggest you are not capable, or that my promises are for other people but not for you. These are lies from the enemy of your soul. Dismiss them with the authority I have given you. My voice is one of constant affirmation, of limitless possibility, and of unwavering, unconditional care. You are uniquely and perfectly equipped for the very journey I have set before you. Every single trial you have encountered has not been a punishment, but a preparation. It has refined your spirit, strengthened your inner core, and built your spiritual muscles. Nothing in your past has been wasted. Every experience, every moment of painful perseverance has built within you a strong foundation for what is to come. The blessings I am releasing upon your life will manifest in ways you might not anticipate. They will not always arrive in the exact form you imagine, but they will be precisely what your spirit needs to flourish and grow. Watch for them in the unexpected kindness of a stranger, in moments of sudden clarity and inspiration, in the renewed vitality and energy you feel each morning. These are my signs to you, my beloved one. They are my tangible expressions of affection and my meticulous provision for you. Learn to recognize my hand in the subtle shifts of your day, in the quiet reassurance that settles within you when you take the time to seek my presence. Your perception of time and progress often differs from mine, my child. What seems like a long and frustrating delay to you is often a period of essential preparation in my larger cosmic design. I am not slow, nor am I indifferent to your waiting. I am meticulous, and I am loving. Every moment is perfectly timed for your greatest good and my greatest glory. Therefore, release the human urge to rush the process or to force outcomes through your own strength. Simply continue to walk with me one step at a time, trusting that I am orchestrating all things, the good, the bad, and the confusing, for your ultimate well-being. Your faithfulness in the small daily matters is what prepares you for the grander purposes I have for your life. I desire for you to live with an inner freedom that is completely unburdened by past regrets or future anxieties. The weight of what you cannot change from your past or what has not yet come to pass in your future is not meant for your spirit to carry. Let it go, my child. Allow my liberating presence to lift that heavy burden from your shoulders. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your responses, and your daily dedication to my counsel. When you align your inner being with my peaceful truth, a profound calm will envelop you, a calm that remains unshaken by any external circumstances. You are meant to be a source of great encouragement to those around you, my precious child. Your life, lived in quiet reliance on me, will become a powerful testament to my faithfulness. Others will observe the deep peace you carry, the quiet confidence that radiates from your very being, and they will seek to understand its origin. Share my truth with them, not with forceful or argumentative words, but with the gentle wisdom that comes from a spirit that has been nurtured by my presence. Your actions, your quiet demeanor, and your compassionate responses will speak volumes without ever needing grand pronouncements. I am constantly revealing deeper truths to you, my beloved. I am giving you insights that will illuminate your path and clarify your purpose. Do not dismiss these quiet promptings as mere thoughts of your own. They are my personal communications to you, guiding you, preparing you, and empowering you for what lies ahead. Cultivate a listening heart, a spirit that is attuned to my subtle directions. In the stillness of your morning, in the quiet moments of your day, you will hear me most clearly. In those moments, I will impart a wisdom to you that transcends all human understanding. The world around you will continue to present its challenges, my child. There will be moments of noise, of confusion, and of distraction, but you are called to rise above the chaos, to find your anchor in my unchanging nature. Do not let the clamor of external events dictate your inner state. You have a sanctuary within me, a place of profound rest and unwavering security. Retreat there often throughout your day, and allow my tranquility to continually renew your spirit. This inner refuge is always accessible to you, always ready to embrace you. Remember this above all else, my cherished one. Your identity is not defined by the opinions of others, nor is it defined by the roles you play in the world. Your true identity is found in me, in my boundless affection for you, in the unique and beautiful design I have woven into your very being. You are valued, you are worthy, and you are deeply and eternally loved. Internalize this truth. Let it be the unshakable foundation of your confidence, the ultimate source of your resilience. When you truly understand who you are in my sight, the judgments and opinions of others lose their power over you. I am preparing you for a future that is rich with divine purpose and filled with my abundant provision. This is not a distant, far-off hope, but a present reality that is unfolding day by day. Continue to honor me in your daily choices, in your interactions with others, and in your quiet moments of reflection. Your faithfulness is not unnoticed. Every act of trust, every moment of surrender to my will, every expression of gratitude deepens your connection with me and unlocks further blessings upon your path. I am your constant guide, your eternal source of all good things. Rest in this assurance, my child, and move forward with a heart full of hope and a spirit free of fear. My cherished child, your devoted attention to this lengthy message honors me greatly. I see the deep hunger in your spirit, the genuine yearning for truth that brought you to hear my voice this day. You have felt the stirring of a new beginning, the divine promise of a life unburdened, flourishing in my glorious light. Imagine for a moment the profound peace that will settle deeply within your heart as these promises unfold one by one. Picture the unshakable strength that will rise within you to face all things, and the tangible joy that will fill your home and overflow to others. Now, I call you to respond. Let this entire message resonate again and again within your inner being. Express your heart's agreement with this truth. Allow it to fundamentally transform your outlook, for your faithful response is a vital part of this process. Return to this message for deeper understanding, for I have more to reveal to you, more wisdom to impart in the days to come. Receive the next message I have already prepared for you, for my guidance is continuous, and my blessings for your life know no end. I am ever present with you, my beloved. My unwavering presence provides a steady base for your life, covering you with my peace and my favor, now and forevermore.